Now, it has all been fun and games throughout the years here at the English Revue. But this time around, I thought that we might do things a bit differently. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, may I please present to you the English Revue's almost all-original mini-play, Sherlock Holmes and the Murder at Pride Manor!
This truly is a tragedy, Mrs. Mrs. Möller. My deepest condolences.
Oh my good Lord! Leon! My husband gone! I cannot believe it!
Yet, here he is. Quite dead.
Oh, Mr. Hornbill, are you certain?
Yep. Mrs. Möller, as your butler of many years, I feel compelled to advise you. Your husband's death seems rather suspicious to me. Therefore, when I discovered his body here just a few moments ago, I sent for London's best detective to solve what can only be the most gruesome mess of a murder.
Oh, the horror!
I expect the detective and his assistant to arrive at any moment now, although I imagine it could be quite difficult in this terrible storm.
Oh, my father dead? It can't be. He was always a very protective of me, so I suppose I always imagined him as mortal. Wake up, father. Wake up.
You're in pain, my boy. I can see that. But we're sure to get to the bottom of this now that the detective and his assistant has arrived. But we're sure to get to the bottom of this now that the detective and his assistant has arrived.
Oh, what a terrible storm!
The door!
Turn that thing off!
Mr. Detective?
Sherlock Holmes, that is the name. And the crime scene.
There, Mr. Detective.
Right. What a dreadful night for the Merloff family. Thank you for your call, Mr. Hornbill. Mrs. Merloff. Mr. Hornbill. Young Mr. Merloff.
Oh, the pain. My father truly has passed.
Oh, Simon! This is far too much for my son to handle. Just look at him. He's hysterical. Oh, go sit down, my dear boy, before you faint. With the fucking chair. Oh, Mr. Detective. You must help my family. Just look at what they've done to my poor Leon. Oh no. My poor Leon.
Yes, quite horrid. You must say, it looks as if he's been trampled to death in a desert by a wild stampede. I would like to examine the body upstairs, if I may.
Of course.
We go out the other way.
Of course.
Mr. Hornbill?
My character is still in the scene.
You? God damn it.
Oh.
Do not worry, young Mr. Merlov. I will take great care of your father. I shall return presently, as soon as I have examined the body.
No, no. Now, my dear boy.
Oh, the pain! I wonder was I ever the son he so wished for? How it pains me to think that I disappointed him, that I could never live up to his expectations and inherit his grand estate. I'm in pieces.
Do not try to hide them. Do not try to hide them. Do not be ashamed. I see your ears. No? But no more. I have sent for your uncle. Perhaps he can shed some light on this dreadful situation.
An uncle, you say?
Indeed, Mr. Merlov's brother, Mr. Scarborough, is a fine British scholar who takes his milk with tea and biscuits.
He's posh, that's what he is.
I see.
Now, although not that enthusiastic and quite frankly not that fond of his brother, I'm certain that Mr. Scarborough would be as delighted as he can muster to assist you in this murder case, detective.
I already have an assistant. But you know, I suppose another suspect may never harm.
Suspect detective.
Surely a grumpy old uncle with a grudge. The murder is as good as solved.
Ah, there he is.
Hello. Oh, hello. I came as soon as I heard my brother dead. Humbug. And my dear nephew, why it has been so long. You're all grown up. Come greet your old uncle.
Who is that?
What?
Where is Casper Dance?
He changed his mind.
What do you mean he changed his mind?
He thought the character was too bleak, so he backed out.
But Mette, who is that then? I have never seen that person before in my life.
Oh shit, is it my life? Mr. Detective, your presence here is totally uncalled for. My brother was just very depressed and it was obviously suicide.
I mean, is she even from the English department though?
BSS?
Pardon me, Mr. Scarborough. I think I hear my assistant calling for me now. Will I return? I don't know. Everything is ruined. They ruined my play and everything.
And Mrs. Merlov, I best tend to her needs. Mr. Scarborough, Mr. Merlov.
Og dit fjerboer. Og hvorfor har du hat på? Oh well.
Uncle! I'm so glad you're here in this terrible hour. I am truly shaken.
I can see that.
Yet, I am perplexed, Uncle. Some way, in some peculiar way, I feel guilty.
Oh, Simon, what have you done?
I'm glad we're alone now, Uncle, because... Uncle, my father and I had a terrible argument, and I said some things that I deeply regret, but I did not mean for this to happen.
This script is garbage. Of course. No one ever means for these things to happen, but your father is dead, and if it weren't for you, he would still be alive. Oh, Simon, what will your mother think?
What am I gonna do?
Run away, Simba, and never return!
Sherlock! I have gathered some crucial evidence from the body. Yes, I agree, and therefore I would recommend you commencing the questioning of the suspects. Oh. Simon Merloff, you say, Sherlock, but he is just a boy. And Mr. Scarborough. Oh, hello, I don't think we've met before there. No, you do.
The detective might have been witness to a terrible dispute between my uncle and I may have some disclosive information that I rather wouldn't. But I did not kill my father. Do you not believe me, detective?
Perhaps, says Sherlock Holmes. But for now, at least, we're only one step closer at solving the murder of Pride Manor.